was like, it got to that point, so I found that hilarious because Shane Black was deliberately trying to upend our expectations that way. I mean, because I know how I'm sorry, but kid sidekicks always kill the movie most of the time. For me, it was fine.
For me, that part was it slowed everything down.
Not even the part where when he's getting chased by those extremist gangs.
That was okay.
Using his wits and smarts.
I was kind of disappointed that they didn't use Rebecca Mader more because Rebecca Mader.
Oh yeah, she was there.
You see her in all these sci-fi shows. You see her in.
Don't forget Lost.
She was in Lost. She was in. That No Ordinary Family. She was there.
Yeah.
She's a relatively familiar face for genre fans, and here
Fringe.
She was in Fringe, and she was basically throwaway.
Yeah,
she's kind of disappointing because it's Rebecca Mader,
Yeah.
I felt she could have been used more aside from the other extremist-powered characters, That part on the rig was fun because you got the armor facing off with the extremist-powered characters. I get that they have to sacrifice the individual characters of these extremist people because any of them.
Yeah. I mean that's why I think the James Badgedale character made up for it. Giving that personality.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean, I still even like those henchmen.
Yeah.
They were all quirky. They knew all that.
Knuckleheads.
Knuckleheads, and that last guy. I don't like it here either. It sucks here.
Yeah. So that part was funny. Those little lines. They basically remind me of Leo Getz from Lethal Weapon.
Right. Right.
So that was fine. Again, I really think that I need to watch it again because my currently my opinion is like I said earlier, it's better than the second, but the first Iron Man movie is still head and shoulders above this.
Yeah.
It's not as good as Avengers. Avengers was a very, very good movie. So, but it's up there. It's up there. I like it better than. I like it better than Captain America.
Okay,
for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I go there. I mean, for me, what I like is that they try. Like I said, they bring they strip Tony Stark of everything.
Yeah.
So it's just him, just going about it.
Yeah, they really put the focus back on the man inside the armor.
Yeah, because that's the main complaint about these movies, right? It's all armor, armor versus armor.
Yeah.
And even that scene where he's playing against those henchmen and he only gets 2 bits of his armor.
Yeah.
And he's got an Uzi. That was just awesome.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. There were so many. All the action scenes in this movie were really innovative, creative, and they got it gave me a rush. Even that scene where where they keep on switching the armors, and even that first part where Pepper Potts goes in the armor.
Yeah.
It just
I think
adrenaline.
I think what I needed was more of that kind of ooh factor, because for me the big ooh factor for me was when all the armor showed up. I was like, oh, the shit's gonna go down now.
Yeah.
I think I wanted more of that.
Mm-hmm.
The closest that came to that was probably when Pepper emerged from the fire.
Okay.
Because you knew she was gonna survive because she already had extras in her.
Yeah.
And it's been a battle. They can't get her off. She's making so much money.
Yeah.
So that was it. I don't know. Maybe my expectations were too high again because I'm an Iron Man fan.
Yeah,
I love the
I understand. I mean, in an ideal world, we'd have the Armor Wars as a movie.
An ideal world. Yeah. Damn, the Armor Wars.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would have been insane.
But we can't have that. We can't have that.
Can't have that. I mean, I guess they're just trying to find a way to spice things up without having it go the typical armor versus armor.
Yeah. Oh, another thing. Like I mentioned online when we had a conversation with Jamie, I was kind of disappointed that they made Rebecca Hall's Maya Hansen turn bad girl.
Okay.
Because she was not like that in the comics. She was like
yeah.
She was kind of gypped by other people.
Right.
But she was still essentially a good character.
Yeah.
Here she went for the money, basically.
Well, she did, but at the end she kind of resented.
She kind of
think, okay, wait, maybe I'm going too far.
And I think it's just part of the reason why she did go that way is because she's basically just a one-night stand with Tony, and he was drunk and he solved the equation for her on the bloody coaster, man.
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, I felt she was a bit underused.
Yeah.
There were, I mean, you could tell
because it could have been a great cat fight.
Yeah.
like you said.
Yeah. You got two women in extremis, tearing their clothes. And,
fighting over Tony Stark.
oh yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah.
But but for her part, considering that she had a limited role, she made the most out of it. I give her that.
Right.
But, yeah. But dude, I just love this movie because it's like Lethal Weapon on like a gigantic budget.
Excuse me. Yeah.
It's like on a gigantic budget. Killer for me. It had killer dialogue. The story for me kept on flowing. The pace wouldn't let up.
Yeah. I really did like the fact that they significantly weakened Tony Stark by giving him the anxiety attacks.
Yeah.
Because that you don't see that in comics.
Yeah.
They're all supposed to be able to cope with
Right.
anything that happens that's thrown their way. But here, this guy was basically thrown out of the sky.
Yeah. I mean, the
He
whole like.
almost died.
Exactly,
when his armor conked out.
Yeah, and then the deal in the fact that they're actual aliens,
Yeah,
there's
it's
gods,
like,
monsters.
it's like a normal person should react that way.
Yeah, makes sense. To me.
And so it made sense that it would happen to Tony.
Yeah.
That he'd end up like he just start getting the shakes and say, "Fuck just happened to me, man."
Yeah. I mean, I like the whole idea that it's already in post Avengers, the world's basically changed.
Yeah.
There's mention of the aliens and things have changed. It was such a game changer that you feel it here. And then that's what I think this is also the big draw of Iron Man 3. Is like you get a hint of what the aftermath of Avengers was.
Yeah.
So good stuff.
Yeah.
I think even this whole movie itself is a game changer for Iron Man. For me, if this is the last one, I kind of doubt it's gonna be the last one, or it could be the last one with Robert Downey Jr.
He's kind of been hinting that he might be done after
Yeah.
this. Just do an Avengers movie or two.
Yeah. I think maybe he'll still do Avengers 2, but after that, I think he might be out.
Yeah.
The way he's going, he's been hinting about it.
Yeah.
And I, for one, am happy that if this is his last movie in Iron Man, I'm okay with it. I think it's a great send off for Tony Stark for RDG.
Yeah.
But for me, it's sad because hey, good luck to anyone who takes his place.
Yeah, because he was just perfect. It was like perfect casting.
Yeah.
The moment he was cast for the first movie, I was like, who's the genius who did this? Because he's faced this inner demon just like Tony Stark has.
Exactly.
And he's basically made him a lovable asshole. Because that's what Tony is.
Yep. Yeah. So the way I see this movie, it's way better than the last one.
Yeah, way better.
Although I did like the last one, it was entertaining, but it was just a mess.
Yeah,
It was an entertaining mess for me.
Yeah.
This, I have to say for myself, it's on the same level as the first one. I was saying already, okay, it's just a notch below, but now that I watched it 3 times, it's like on the same level. So for me, it's an A. It's an A, because despite the flaws, despite the fact that the man is bitter disappointment, it's like it doesn't detract. Everything else just makes up for it.
Right. Well, again, I've only seen it once, so I desperately need to watch it again.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help shape my opinion better. Because right now, already better than the second, not quite on the level of the first. So it's a tentative B+ right now, which it'll probably go higher. I don't think it can go lower.
Yeah.
So there, right now it's a B+ for me.
Cool. Yep. So anyway, our next big movie is gonna be Star Trek Into Darkness. Yeah. So tune in for that. Alright. Till then.